More than 70 million people in the United States go to the movies each week to get away from their cares and to find entertainment, romance, and thrills on the magic screen. On the magic screen. More than 70 million people in the United States go to the movies each week to get away from their cares and to find entertainment, romance, and thrills on the magic screen. On the magic screen.
As long as we're alive, we got a chance. We got to find a flaw in his plan.
Oh, not a chance, fella. Not a chance.
All right, we're going to attempt this. I was on the fence of streaming like at all tonight, and like on one hand, it's Monday, stuff happening. I have plans on Tuesday night, so I'm just going to push the stream back or to Monday and do it now, just in order to do it and make sure I'm not missing one, and it's not like, yeah, we're going to stream on Tuesday, change the plans, we're not. But, oh, hey, it goes. But yeah, we're going to be playing Twilight Princess tonight. I think we're most... I think all we really have to do is the Twilight Dungeon, or like the Twilight Realm dungeon, then Hyrule Castle, and then that's the game. However, this is the game, so there's also a ton of side quests we can do because we, practically speaking, have everything. I don't think there is an item in the last dungeon. Like, it's not like Wind Waker where you get the light arrows on the last go. But welcome in, Aya, and welcome in, Stoff. I hope that you're both having good nights today. And there's also just a non-zero chance, because my brain has been everywhere today, that I just like, you know what, I'm gonna end the stream and wander off somewhere. Like, that is a possibility that might happen, just because of the way the day's gone. But I suppose this would be a lot easier if I actually had a plan on, like, side quests. I think yeah, weird. They still have all the, like, owl statues pinged and pinned on there. I have no idea if that's because it's, like, technically speaking, we're still in the phase of the game. Like, we didn't pass the next point of, all right, you're done with that dungeon, you're on to the next one. Got my new laptop in today. Memory sticks. I have my... Ooh, that's a rough one. So I've opened my laptop a couple of times. Oh, right. Man, this game, I really wish that there was like a song at a time equivalent. Like, you don't realize how much it's helpful to be able to just say, all right, I recognize the day-night cycle is cool, but I don't want to be beholden to it. So I'm just going to skip ahead to when I can do, or even just like a wait. Hey Ace, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Also, the Kingdom Come Deliverance stream was fun. I still think we should have killed that forester and stole his clothes and life. And stuff. I hope that the, wait, is there something you can get? I think there's... I hope that the, like, memory stick issue, it is resolvable. Because that sucks when you have the new, like, all the new computer hardware and then something doesn't work. It's always something. Thank you. Oh, wow, 4 letters. Alright, watch me accidentally hit the wrong button in the inventory again. And there you go. Yeah, it's just glad I can display that I'm trying to be best of a good person, but yeah, murder just happens. Like, honestly, the amount of... I know part of it has to be game design. Like, part of it has to be the... Oh wait, this is just Shad saying like, hey, I know you. Oh, the last one was just Shad saying, hey, my whole life goal of investigating all these owl statues ended up with absolutely nothing, and we just never told him that we found what he was looking for. I feel so... Shad gets done so dirty in this game. And, oh, this is one that I knew, that now that we have the double hook shot, we can get a bigger arrow quiver. And... Huh? Alright, I guess we've done the... I thought there was one more step, but I guess we can just go buy the magic armor. I thought that was going to be something I had to do. But yeah, no, hey, so that, the fact that... Oh, hey, Mecca. Bread alert to the buttermints. In this case, it might be compatible. Did salvage from my... Ooh. Yeah, that would make sense if you're salvaging it from an older, burned out one. Like, it's nice to have that around for spare parts, but yeah, it's also the fact that it might just be incompatible. Like, that my PC was very I intentionally made it to be a setup that worked well with DRM4 RAM, because like DRM5 was new, and I'm like, I don't want the extra, there's something up there. I don't want the extra cost just to get some new stuff, and I'm sure in like a month's time or something, there's going to be... Wait, I know how to ring the bell. There's going to be something a little bit better. Or maybe not. Get a medieval shenanigans. Yeah, every damn road, there's like someone who just wants to kill you. I know they say that they want it to be like historically accurate, but the game does feel a little bit like a half Monty Python, half Skyrim or Oblivion. Like, it's just, that's just the vibe, being full honest. Okay, this is why I was thinking that there's, you talk to him, then you talk to Goron, ask like, hey, Westbridge is fixed, what you doing? And then you come back and you get another side quest to, yeah. And I have to try to coherently collect my thoughts. It does make sense that from salvaging from an old laptop from just age or wear that the RAM might not be compatible, but at least you didn't pay anything for it. Like, you got your use out of it, which is something. And the brain. Is there anything out here? Like, I remember all of these places where I saw, ooh, yes, we need the double hook shots here. And now I cannot think of a single place where we need the double hook shot. Yeah. And I guess the alternative is that if it's an open world game, people expect a challenge when you're out on the open world, and if there's not something happening, then you just get the whole world full of absolutely nothing, which works for a game like Shadow of Colossus, because arguably a world full of nothing is a big point of it all. Like, yeah, just for example, going through the biggest area on the map, and you are constantly getting bothered. They are dehydrated, bothered, in your lane, not thriving. Do not feel like doing a thing. The bridge is fixed, but my body feels terrible. Just can't look for stuff to sell. You know, all I really need is to shower myself some piping hot spring water. Get back to feeling normal. Yeah. Dude's got a point. Like, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, if some twink came with a barrel of a hot water and threw it at me, it would fix me. All right, that's being added. Series is so nice in Kingdom Come 2, though. So it's take it in, not murk. Yeah, that, I will say, ever since I picked up Stalker 2, specifically... Zartaro, thank you so much for raid. How's the stream? You were playing... Oh, you swapped... Yeah, I saw that you swapped over to Suikoden 1. How's that going? I saw a lot of Suikoden 2 from Chance, but not entirely sure what the deal is from 1, so I hope that's fun. Hi, Fang. How's it going? Yeah, welcome, Raiders. If you're new here, I'm Aljator Brent, Aljator from Beyond Reality, who found an old abandoned blockbuster full of retro games and decided, yeah, this is my old personality now. Mostly stream retro, sometimes some new stuff. We're playing this on my actual freaking Wii because that's a thing you can do. It's pretty great. Sweden is fun, first time playing it. Perfect, then I'll give you all the spoilers I know. Okay, I've given you all the spoilers I know. Zelda's going good. We're at the point where we have like everything. So I'm just like taking it chill tonight, going to try to do some side quests, some random stuff, and then we'll see where we get. We're making a Goron go shower. That's what we're doing. Right? It's just shunk. It's just nice. Yay, shower. Speaking of shower, if you need to go raid and run, like Zartar, or for sure viewers, anyone, feel perfectly free to. We're like, streaming is a lot of work, and yeah, Romania's. Why did Romania get brought up, and why did I say that it's legit? I mean, it is, but why? Oh, right. Escort mission through a field of a whole bunch of enemies. I just remember that, like, the vibe was try to not have that happen. Jumps from shower. Thank you. I felt it was very relevant. I'm just going to full send it, and if I die, I die. I remember now, though, why... Because I can't really drop it, because then everything else will get it. But I remember why my strategy was always... Wait, am I just slow enough that these things can't approach me? This is so dumb. How does this work? All right. That shouldn't have worked, but it did. We're dampening the rock. So tense. Yeah, it's so tense for all the wrong reasons. Like they got in inches to the point where I thought I got hit like 5 times, and they didn't. Then they just didn't. More Fire Monkey cards. No, all the luck with Fire Monkey cards, it has been passed on to me, because when I first got like back into playing that app, it was because Ace texted me that, hey, Infernape BX is now here and I love this card. So I start pulling, use some of the stuff that I have, like, wow, that's a very motivated Rockman. Have saved up from playing it on and off a while, and within, I think, half an hour of her convincing me to play it, I had the Infernape BX card. And then I got another one. Wait, did I want to trade you? Oh yeah, I think I got, yeah, I thought so. Talking the Digimon card. Oh wow, really? One mod that replaces the starting village theme with Cheeky Breeky. That, I can get behind it. The Stalker games are so funny just for the fact that it's a pretty impressive atmosphere. Like, it's kind of understood that you either get lucky or you will just die in the zone by mutant anomaly or other stalkers eventually, and that it's really well shown with the older games, or like Anomaly, where you get random death reports that's just like, yeah, there's someone dying every 5 minutes because you're in hell on earth. And but also everyone who goes in the zone is just deliciously weird. Like, every single game has a pretty spoiler, except for Heart of Chernobyl, they all have a pretty spoilery, like, yeah, why you came here was not the big reason you thought. And Stalker 2, the main character's whole rationale is, meteorite hit my apartment. I need money for a new apartment. I'm going into the zone to get money for a new apartment. Like, there's one ending where the factions are just like, all right, you've done enough, and you're a massive, like, liability and loose end. Here's a new apartment. And that works. That just gets him to leave. Desire the full art card. You'll get it eventually, or I'll get it. Man, can't do anything I need to because it's night. Go to Bread Pits, go to game. Hell yeah, Kingdom. This is one of my favorite games. Like, it's Wind Waker, my absolute favorite, and then this game. Like, Wind Waker has boats. You can't really beat boats. It's silly. Hell on Earth is your blockbuster. No, most of the blockbuster isn't actually real. I was thinking about this. And there's the main floor plan of, like, everything that would be in abandoned blockbuster video. And then there's all the extra space that's because of Eldritch nonsense, because I need more space than's in a blockbuster video's floor plan to mess with people who try to trespass and enter. None of that is actually real because it's highly temporary. Thought Ryan was helping keep things tidy. Nah, it's all the aesthetics. You need a bit of messy and oppressive just because. It does like in him. That's true. Got the hero of time, the hero of Twilight, and then the hero of trains. The Zelda timeline is so weird because, like, oh yeah, I just love the fact that if you go in here earlier, this guy is like a massive snobbish prick, and every item is like higher than the biggest arm or wallet you can possibly get, and he has snide things like, you could never afford this. What are you even doing here? Get out. And he's reduced to this. Does the hat even work? I think it's the reason why he has to keep on dancing. Just because if he doesn't keep moving, the hat doesn't move, and if the hat doesn't move, then he's contractually fired and bad things happen. God, radio I think Brett has Summer owns a banned Hollywood video and a banned radio show. I've never seen a Hollywood video, actually. Like, that just was not in the area I was. Yes, the tax armor. I don't even use it. Like, aside from the fact that it's just something to wipe all of my rubies out from. What other I don't think there's any other shit to do. In here, at least. But I don't even use it. Like, I haven't been finding enough of the bugs, coincidentally, to... Actually, we'll just get the next thing. Like, I haven't been finding enough to get the biggest wallet, and I don't think I'll quickly get enough, like, money and stuff to fill her up. It's just there because I want to fill out the inventory. That's all that. Canada doesn't have Hollywood videos. Big surprise. Yeah, absolutely wild. They should annex it. Hollywood video. 2 Eldritch for bread. Nah, 2 not Midwest. Been to a Blockbuster before they became scarce. Yeah, I always had family videos by me, but then there was a couple Blockbusters. I remember, like, we went in to either return or rent one last thing when they were closing down and had the whole everything must go. If you want this thing, just buy it. It's like, for the cost of a rental, you can have it. A Blockbuster and Rogers sounds like something that would be in Canada. The heck is a movie I'm with Fang on this. The heck is a movie gallery? Dang phonograph horn. Where's the record playing off? Oh, that's a good point. It has to just be whatever's going through his brain. Like they're just broadcasting his deepest thoughts out to there. Wild. Pink lights and just in movies. Oh, that's awful. Like first of all, the pink lights and not having anything else. Like that's just moving. That's just missing so much market. You know. Oh, yeah, they don't even have anything. Like this at this point, it's just on us. Yeah, Rogers is a major provider, so they pulled out rental biz a few years in, then Blockbuster monopolized. And then Netflix happened, and goddamn. Like I don't even know what it was, but there was like a specific for games version of the Netflix business model. Not even like the streaming or service or anything. Like this was back when Netflix was, hey, choose a movie and we'll mail it to you. You 100%ing it? God no, there's so much game in this game and a lot of it's just collection side quests. Or alright, I legit have to talk to Minna because I don't remember Charsmere Twilight. Oh, it's just, hey, get your ass back to Arbiter's Ground. Also, we've put so many unhelpful little things all over. Get all the Kong letters. Well, yeah, I got all the Kong letters in this game because you got it. It's impossible not to. Actually, I think I do legit have all the letters, like all the mail. Wait, I forgot to. Hold up real quick. I forgot the whole reason we were in Castletown was because I can get a bigger quiver and more arrows are helpful. I'm gonna save all the Baphomet. I think you need to go lay down because none of those letters are in the Bible. Those are certainly a string of words. It's a real thing. It's actually going for all the letters. Oh, and adventures. God, that's a deep cut. Like I played Assault, and that one, I think that was like one of my first shooters. No, wait, it wasn't. I remember the first shooter I ever played was the GameCube Star Wars Bounty Hunter game, and I remember that because we rented it from a family video. This is all connected, you see. Over Christmas, stuff happened. The Christmas tree ended up getting knocked over, and we have a picture of my mom flipping us all off. Well, we just kind of stood there laughing instead of trying to help. It was deserved. That was Wolf 3D, then understandable. I played Rogue Squadron 3 is so mid. Well, yeah, because you didn't use the what the code. All Rogue Squadron games have a code that lets you play as a Buick convertible. It's actually pretty good because it's like based off of the A-Wing, which by the meta is one of the better ships in the game, but also has swapped out its special torpedoes for a special version that are even better. The Star Fox Adventure for GameCube. Oh, yeah, I suppose it is a Zelda clone. Like, added bonus of it being a shooter, but from what I've heard about it, yeah, largely Zelda. No, I know what he's talking about. It's real. God help us. Like Star Fox Brady Unite. Yeah, I mean, I like.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, what? 15 rubies? Fuck off. Just bought tax armor. Wait, I probably have bugs I could have put in. And now that I think about it, the only Star Fox games I've played, Christmas Treat. Well, the Christmas tree fell over, and that's all we're saying about it. It's been an argument that has not been resolved to this day. But yeah, the Star Fox games I played has been Assault, the DS one, like Tactics or whatever, and yeah, that's it. Now that I think about it, I haven't played many Star Fox games, but like, Command, that's the one. Yeah, I remember it was okay. Like, that's my... I wasn't quite in... I feel like most of the characters for that were, like, original to Command. But yeah, the most depressing storylines ever written. That's exactly it. I was thinking of it, and it's just like, yeah, now that I think about it, I didn't like it because largely the writers are... Every ending results in breakup, characters falling into the deepest depression. Yeah, like, it feels awful. Like, no one's happy. It's like all the writers thought, hey, let's just do everything went to shit. The team broke up, and yeah, I can get that from like a somewhat of a gameplay concession of, well, we need to change who all is in this, or who all's in the game based off of, oh, I see how I was supposed to do this now. I didn't see the roof of the stuff on the roof of the cage. And like, sure, it's interesting to change up who you've got on the team, but it's also like so sad. Oh yeah, no, I honestly, every time I say that dungeon items should come back in the next whatever game they want to do, the one I always point to is a double claw shot, because it's so simple. Oh, if you have any nukes, please give them to me. I'm kind of hungry. But like, it's such a simple idea, but it's so cool in practice because everyone has don't come again. Oh, this guy's pissed. He was trying to kill us with that. All right, the creators were told it'd be the last Star Fox game, and they were salty about it, so they made it unhappy. Oh yeah, that would do it. Like, that is... It did feel like a where are they now? Nowhere good sort of game. And god damn. Like, I remember I had a Nintendo Power for that game. Like, that was the reference point. And they had like a multiple strategy walkthrough breakdown of here's how to get the endings and what you got to do, and a brief little blurb about them. And it's just like, I don't think I want to get these endings. These are awful. God, yeah, I love the Nintendo Power. There's so many things that I got simply because it was there and on it, and I saw it and I'm like, that is so cool. And so many, you can always, I still have them, and you can tell which ones were the ones with like strategy guides or tips and tricks of games I play, because the covers are all bent out and it'll like fall out in the open. Like, I remember Harvest Moon Magical Melody. They had an issue for that that had like all the likes and dislikes of all the townspeople and a bunch of other stuff, and we used that so much. Oh, I actually really like this bit of dialogue here. Twilight there holds a serene beauty. See it yourself when the sun sets on this world. In that light, all people are pure and gentle. But things changed once foul power pervaded the world. Oh yeah. Just casually, they all admit, yeah, we fucked up your home by using it as a dumping ground for evil. It's made our abilities as sages attempt to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. Hope you can find yourself to forgive our carelessness. I mean... Oh yeah, also... Midna's Twilight Princess. It's... Oh, she's embarrassed about it. I don't have a pointer, so I can't poke her face. There's something weird about the fact that this is one of my favorite Zelda games for the depiction and vibe of all the characters, when, practically speaking, Zelda is hardly in this. I mean, granted, that's true about a lot of Zelda games, but she's simultaneously my favorite depiction of Zelda. Hey, Whisper, why did that still not... I copy and pasted your name specifically into the bot, and it's still... I think it just hates you. Like, I think it legitimately has beef with you. I don't know how. Really? Yes, the magnet. Oh, that's probably why it has beef with you. Never mind, it's completely justified. Good, that means I made it well. I bet it tasted like spaghetti. Yeah, like all the magnas that go alongside the games. Are they doing one for Breath and Tears? Like, the game's going great. I was going to go side quests and do stuff, but then I realized I had done all the side quests I really cared about, got the last little trinket, and fixed the bridge south and did all the Goron stuff, and I'm like, I'm fine with just... Thank you, Zero Realm. Just lurking. Alright, enjoy the lurk. Oh, that's a demented grin. There's only murder behind that. It's him doing it for Breath of the Wild eventually. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking, that they've done it for all the... Yeah, maybe that's where they got the idea for the Matthew Mercer, God, that's creepy looking face. Yes! That fits her so well! Wish I could have redeemed the end stream. Oh, you're stuck here forever. Yeah, that is 100% where they got the... Man, anyone who looks at the Ganondorf demented weird laugh and says that is so... You mean like this? That's so weird and fucked up. It's like, no. Midnight you beat. No, I just love this game, that it both does all the characters so well, and I don't think anyone can really can really claim that Midna isn't the best supporting protagonist, period. Like, supporting whatever, like, little side character. Because, like, thank you, Fang. I was thinking, man, I should go clip that. I appreciate it. Like, the clips would mean a lot. I usually post them. And this isn't the best support. All right, bold. Listen, Link. Can I ask you one last selfish favor? Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I find the Twilight, those who had followed me, consider me their ruler. But now as they remain here suffering, they believe that help will come for this world. But if they were to see that only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? It's only for a little bit longer. Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow while you're in human form? I'm so... She's just so vulnerable for this section, and also, yes, who beats out Midna? Just want to be a contrarian. I haven't played a Zelda game. You should go play a Zelda game. That's what I gotta say about that. Wait, this guy's an enemy, Link. Might look different, but they're inhabitants of this world. They're my people. Sant, how could he? Alright, these guys are weird and fucked up, but I love them. I mean, the first half... Yeah, I think you were about to get, like, group shanked. Hear me out. Star Fox Adventures. Alright. Huh. Well, that's a problem. God, this area... At least from my headcanon, is that this is like the equivalent of Ganon's castle in the end of Ocarina, where it's floating above a lake of lava in a really fucked up area that you can't really see much beyond it because of smoke, ash, and whatever nonsense. And that there's essential, not like a mirror version of Hyrule, but like an entire complex place outside of this area. It's just that this is final level if there was dungeons in the Twilight Realm. Which one is Star Fox Adventure? Wait. We gotta play tennis. It's always tennis. There's one boss where you just have to... Maybe I can just kill him. That's... Oh yeah. Good luck trying to keep a coherent thought out of me. I got no idea what's going on. Generally called Dinosaur Planet before Nintendo got the project and said, okay, make it start. Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. I know that there's been a lot of that sort of thing where it's like, hey, we have a new thing. And then they're like, all right, but make it an existing IP so we can, because we don't think it's going to work. Oh. Link, be careful. This black fog is made of shadow crystals created by Zant that blot out light. He's responsible for stealing the light from the spirits and turning your world into twilight, but he's not all powerful. We're prepared too. He can return you from normal state whenever you need me, so don't worry, okay? God. I love this dungeon because Midna's just so legitimately kind through all of it. Alright, get back here, you big head. I know that I just said, like, yeah, this is... Like, there's a lot of times where Nintendo or some other company has no faith in new IPs and forces them to swap it over to whatever. Oh, dang, twofer. But none are coming to mind. Like, the only initial one that I can think of is... rats. Is not actually an example because I really want to read the Twilight Princess now that it's completed. But it's sweet. It's got the sweetest moments between Min and Link. Oh yeah, for sure. It like the fun thing about the mangas have always been, or the mangas has always been that they do all the narrative lifting that you can't do with a silent protagonist. Like none of them are like none of the links in there are silent. And I remember the bit I've seen of the Ocarina one is, oh wait, there's a thing up there. Love things. Is that there's like just all of a sudden a lot more fantasy bullshit just knocking around in Hyrule. Like the one thing that, the one added bit of lore is that the Fire Temple boss, Volvagia, is like, yeah, Link bought a random ass egg in a Hyrule Castle town market, hatched a little lizard, and this is that lizard. Yeah, that one. It's like, oh, why is it sad? I'm prepared for this game to ruin me because that was back in the day. Because I played that back in the day and age where it was mildly traumatizing because somehow they made the Spirit Temple and be like, yeah, this ain't gonna fuck up kids. It fucks up kids. I kind of love it for that. I've been of the opinion that I think that they should go back to the dark fantasy aesthetic and like lean more on the horror game side of thing, because that would be fun. Oh look, it's Twink, savior of Hyrule. I am so mad that I haven't been using that joke because it's just so... Oh wait, Twitch blocks it if you put it in the title. I forgot that Twitch has a weird thing about the word twink for no good reason. Ah, now we play tennis. Right? The absolute cowards. Like, who doesn't like... Wait. I see what you want me to do, but I have 100 arrows, so I'm just not going to do it. Greed. Twitch. So it's a missing Twink. Yes. Yes, I have such strong feelings about the fact that if I put the word twink in the title of the stream, Twitch freaks out and is like, nope, can't do it. We're not updating your stuff. We're giving you an error, and that's just is going to be the way it is. You gotta deal with it. But I can put the phrase, we're fighting a giant ambulatory testicle in the push notifications and force every follower of mine who has those notifications to read that phrase, and Twitch is like, no, that's fine. No, we're perfectly fine, but we know that twink has some queer connotations to it, so we're not going... we're not about that. But yeah, you can put testicles wherever you want. God, we really do. So frustrating. Oh, God. Lay off the beans. You do twinkle? Like twinklinkle? Probably. And it's just a stream title. Like, that's... that's the only issue that Twitch has with it, of it being there. Part of what annoys me about it is it's so hyper specific. It's like, all right, so that's just how it is. If I remember right, it's... oh yeah. Man, I both loved this area for the sheer aesthetic, but also hated it because I just did not like the pressure of being chased by something. I know that it's been a while since I've done like a true horror for the sake of horror sort of game. Like to point out that when I stream, we could use femboy, but I guess that's even weirder. Like, you could, like, femboy, no problem there, but specifically twin. Man, I am learning so much about Twitch's modification or mod policies. Yeah, and it's so weird. Drop it. Drop. No. Nope, that's not yours. But yeah, I really hate being chased by stuff in games. And like, if anyone was here for Dead Space, it's not even specifically that it like triggers a fear response. I just find it annoying. That's honestly it. That a big thing is that I just don't like the pressure. I never really got through Dead Rising because I was always being stalked by the timer of, hey, you gotta do, if you have this timer to get through, and if you miss like a deadline and don't do the next story mission by this point, then wait, hang on, there's a thing over there. Then you're shit out of luck and you don't, and you have to restart from the beginning. And part of it is just the whole restart from the beginning that I'm like, ugh. Because after like the hate the Atelier games, is it very heavily like you have to go through them time and time again to get like the best stuff or endings? Oh wait, no, those are also timed. I remember someone was playing them, like the remake of some new ones I saw. I'm like, oh, this looks pretty interesting. Oh, there's a timer? Never mind. Twitch seems to be fairly maddening in that regard. Yeah, I don't know. The vibe I get from a lot of people who stream is that you're a lot cuter. Is that you're doing the best you can with what you got. It's just that's it really, I think a lot of streamers' frustrations with Twitch is that it really feels like the system's working against you. Should be one more soul. Find that should lead us to Zant. But yeah, I just don't like the whole doing things on a time limit. because like if there's a story beat thing of like, hey, this just happened, go do this, then when I get hooked and invested in it, then I'll do that. Like when playing the Yakuza games, for example, it's when things start happening and it is getting dire, even though I could technically like go fuck off and play golf or do one of the many mini games in that time waster disguised as a proper game, I'll just keep playing the story because I'm like, nah, it doesn't really make sense to me to stop, so I won't. Oh, there it is. Riza Games, I believe, don't have a time, but every other Atelier I know, it's like main mechanic franchise being a time management RPG, like how Persona games are on crack. Yeah, that, admittingly, that's another reason that I haven't gotten into Persona games. Like, usually the conversation steers to the difficulty because I don't, like, it's a fair assumption that those games are, like, based off of SMT, which is famously hard as balls. Like, it's a game where you actually have to manage and use status effects, because if you don't, then you can't weaken up even regular enemies enough to get through them. But it's really just that, yeah, I want to enjoy Atelier more, but get so anxious about the time. Yeah, it's like I just want to enjoy stuff. Like I want to poke around. Whenever I play a open world game, for the first time, there's always the, and now I completely fuck off and do, anything but the main story. The second Japanese economy is about to crash, and the only one Yakuza can say the world's the best time to go mini golfing. It's not even mini golf, it's just a driving range. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah, Persona 4 is pretty fine with time management. Like, you almost have to try to fail by missing the deadline. And I think from what I saw from like Metaphor, which for all intents and purposes, that's going to be the closest we get to Persona 6 until 2 more. I don't know. They've been milking Persona 5 for like 5 console generations now. Like, that was a PS3 game, and that one seemed pretty generous with the time, or at least like I saw it. I'm like, I can manage this. Yeah, I'm not as like, this is golf mentioned. Like, this is not the issue I thought it was. Need to give right. Like, out of sheer annoyance at how long they've gone re-releasing that game, if I ever do get around to playing Persona 5, I'm buying it for the PS3. Like, I'm just going out there and saying, nope, this is what the devs intended. If they really want all the other stuff in there, they should have figured out how to do that in base. Like, there is nope. They had their chance. For its great. Yeah, it's great stopgap play. It's, from what I saw, is that they did do a good job with adding the Persona style to a new IP. Someone who very vocally despised Persona 5. Alice, so many other games that should have been P5. Yeah, my hot take is that, well, I'm not sure how hot it is. I think it depends, but I absolutely despise Morgana. Like, their entire shtick is, hey, you're completely new to everything that's happening, and there's no way in hell you would understand, and you're asking all these really reasonable questions. You're a fucking moron, and you should know this shit. I hate you. Like, that's the vibe I get off of Morgana. And as someone who is perpetually somewhat confused and sometimes needs, like, just, hey, could you I understand the gist, but could you go over the details once more but slower? I absolutely hate them for that. How dare you? I don't even care. Like, I will defend that opinion as of someone from my lived experience. Morgana reminds me of the worst type of person and most annoying individual I can imagine to depend on for instructions and explanation. Not a cat person, but Morgana. It's the personality. They're just a shithead. It's fair. We got all... Yeah. Yeah, I just think that they could have been... It could have been better. Like, the trope of video game helper that is kind of a shithead, it works with Minda. It doesn't work when it's like, hey, I have no idea about the world build and what's going on. In the context, this is fair. Could you... Because, like, Minda will actually explain stuff about Twilight. Oh, there's ads going on. I should wait until rant. I'll rant about this after the timer clears, because I think it's hit everyone now.
As long as we're alive, we got a chance. We got to find a flaw in his plan.
Oh, not a chance, fella. Not a chance. Oh, not a chance, fella. Not a chance.
Ah. All right, back. Perfect. He probably was just boring to me. You know what? Also fair. Like, sometimes that's just how it goes. Like, there's a game that gets really popular, you pull it up to take a look, and it's like, oh, this is not as good as I thought. Like, this is not... Like, it's just... Sometimes the game just doesn't do it for you. And, like... Fair. Man. Really? Ah, that's how I get it there. Oh, yeah. I was thinking on it, and to explain a little bit more why I do not like Morgana is that for pretty much is I've seen a bunch of, like, a pretty good chunk of Persona 5 from streams. Like, it's a game like Yakuza, where when I first started watching streams, that was the hot thing to go through, like big long RPG that had enough stuff happening to go in and make a large Let's Play and clip videos from. So disappointing, always waiting for plot to kick in, just never did. Never like sat. Yeah, I can see that. It's a bit slow, and it actually, yeah. Now that you mention that, I'm not entirely sure how or like what the Persona 5's BBG is, or like overarching plot beyond they set up a lot and there's stuff happening, but it's like, I think episodic's a good way to say it. Like, that's the vibe it has. Also, so in the vibe of, and we'll get to the big important plot reveals if the network gives us a season 2. But yeah, and like a big reason I hate Morgana is because for a lot of the early game, they're your sole source of explanation to what's going on and insight to everything. And a big reason that I have issue with her is the way Morgana treats Ryuji, who's the game's traditional dumb jock character. And I'm pretty sure someone at Atlas has had a really bad experience with a person like this in the past, because, yeah, the only give is they made Igor having a new voice due to the old actor dying a plot. Alright, that's pretty cool. I like when stuff like that happens and they explain it in the plot. Like, it's a sad event for the voice actor to pass away and not be able to reprise a character. But it's nice that they were able to make a plot point out of it. But yeah, and I think it's partly because there's like a pretty big fan canon that's gone around of Ryuji having ADHD that makes me sympathize a little more with him and his behavior, as like, nah, boy, the boy's fine. He just really needs to get some medication. It's the early game to me has always had the instance of, no, he's asking really fair and valid questions. Like, he's being presented with something that is reasonable to be extremely confused about. And the response is so negative and hostile that I was initially polarized against Morgana, because it's like, they're like, all right, you can give us the world building without the additional annoyance.